Last month we looked at Gematria Effect Sports, who was taking a look at the works of NASA and trying to debunk them using the hidden messages in words and numbers. Here's a short clip to refresh your memory.
But again, Mars and Moon with the Gematria overlap. The other thing to think about with Mars is it is the god of war. And
do you know what else equals 201? Gematria Effect Sports is not a good channel. Of course, that is in the reverse full redaction cipher, but obviously still counts. Now just imagine the disappointment that washed over me when I realised that Gematria is Guff and Beans was just won over at 202. And he didn't take it too well. There's a story to tell here, so stay tuned, people. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Tinfoil Tuesday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Right, back to today's video where Gematria legend Zach Hubbard is responding to my video on him. But before we look at that, a quick story. After I released the initial video on Zach, he went on multiple YouTube rants, calling me out for debates and basically denouncing my name as mud. He and his followers gave me a load of abuse on Twitter until on the 4th of April, he tweeted this. Notice that hashtag SimonDan shut the F up. At SimonDan, I see you scared little bitch. Now, I've seen my fair share of goading in my time and as usual, I wasn't going to rise to it. So this was my response to him as well as the following responses from Zach. SimonDan, petrified matey, seriously shaking in my boots. Gematria Effect News. Then let's debate, so your legions of sheep can see what an ignoramus you are. SimonDan, debate what? Whether or not the number 64 equals a sausage? Gematria Effect News. Exactly, you've got no balls and likely no sausage. You're just another guy pushing mainstream lies who apparently doesn't mind getting plugged in their ass. God forbid you stupid up to tyranny and deceit like a man. Now, obviously this is par for the course when talking to these types of people. They go straight in for the insults and I of course have got no intention of debating him whatsoever. Now later that evening, Conspiracy Cats jumped on Twitter and he replied to our friend with this. I'll debate you, no problem. I thought yes. So I offered my channel up as a place to host the debate and it appeared that Zach accepted. SimonDan, I offer up my channel as the forum. Gematria Effect News. I accept. You can choose the time and date too. Conspiracy Cats. Cool, I look forward to it. I'll let Dan suggest some dates and times and we can pick the ones that suit. I merely had to look for a decent date and time when we could host the debate on my channel and then we could sort it all out. Now, anyone who's ever contacted me to do anything knows that I am terrible at sorting this sort of stuff out. And to be honest, I hadn't even looked yet at a decent time or date to host the debate when Zach tweeted this on April the 6th. It's been over 24 hours since I accepted SimonDan's offer to debate on his channel, but he hasn't answered my question, what date and what time? SimonDan, did your handlers tell you to abort to save face? I hope not. Now, of course, I hadn't sorted anything yet. I'd been busy, so I replied with this. Buddy, as I said, I'm married with 3 kids and I run a busy YouTube channel and I'm training for a 120-kilometer ultramarathon. I tell anyone who wants to know. Give me a chance. Can you email me at simondan@gmail.com and we'll get Cats in the email and sort it? Thank you. From all of this, it is quite clear that the debate was arranged between Zach and Cats. We started an email exchange and Zach and Cats even came up with a title for the debate independently. And then one day later, Zach releases this. A little preview of why SimonDan is going to lose the debate. Be sure to study up SimonDan. SimonDan, I'm not debating. Cats is. As you can see, I tried to clear things up there, but Zach seems convinced that the debate was with me. Later on that day, he tweets this. Is the universe calling out SimonDan? He runs the London Half Marathon in 2:01. Hear him tell you around 8:40 in. I find it funny this is the upload on the day of him dropping out of the debate. SimonDan, Gematria channel, RunManDan. I mean, what's going on here? Obviously, I can't drop out of a debate that was never in the first place. A day later, and this is his tweet. SimonDan, you lied to your audience about the relevance of Gematria. Thus, the burden is for you to debate the person you attacked. Unless you have no integrity, which is how it appears, Conspiracy Cats has a puny audience and didn't start the fight. Poor old Cats and his puny audience. So basically, this is the character of the man that we're talking about here. Not really that nice, is he? Right, now we've got that little interlude out of the way, let's get on with his video response, shall we? Away we go.
Welcome back, Truth Seeker. We're going to take a brief moment to listen to the twat Simon Dan lie about the significance of Gematria to his legions of lemmings and sheeple.
That's what he's calling all of you, by the way. Oh, and starting a video with "Welcome back, Truth Seekers" isn't a red flag at all, is it?
And then we're going to expose him for the fraud and the fool he is. So first, a brief clip from Simon Dan.
Because under all of it, Gematria is just nonsense. It means nothing, and you cannot make any assertions off the back of it.
Okay, so a completely false statement that we've proven false for 9 years straight every single day, and realize he uploaded this rubbish on March 29th, the same day in the United States that Joe Biden passed the Emmett Till-inspired anti-lynching bill. And what I'm going to show you is how sick of a joke this is connected to both Biden and Obama. Of course, Obama was president when Biden was vice president, when they had the Attorney General Loretta Lynch.
Here we go, everyone. Hold on to your hats.
And understand, this is nothing unique. This is what goes on every single day. It's why I've been able to produce new content every single day, exposing the federal government, the British government.
Not hard.
And so many of the governments of the world. Again, even though this code is rooted in English, understand English is the language of the world. It's the world that's taught and learned worldwide. And again, all you have to do is learn the knowledge and apply it, and you'll see that what I'm saying is absolute fact, undeniably.
Well, that remains to be seen.
So, Biden signs the Emmett Till-inspired anti-lynching bill on March 29th, 129 days after his November 20th birthday. What does Emmett Till equal in Gematria? 129. Why do they do this? Because they are Kabbalists.
What does following Judaism have anything to do with this? And okay, but you just used the name Emmett Till. Why not use the name of the whole act? Oh yeah, because it messes up your numbers. As I said before, manipulation.
Kabbalah states in its Book of Formation on the opening page, God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. And like most people in the world, I had no idea about any of this until I looked into it, realizing that numerical rituals were clearly being performed in plain sight. This was made most obvious on September 11th, 2001. But after looking into this, I learned the code from Manly P. Hall's The Secret Teachings of All Ages. And again, for 9 years straight, every day I've been exposing the federal government, other governments of the world, news media, rig sports, predicting countless things before they've happened. I would wager that nobody has a better resume in the history of the world of accurate predictions than I do. And
humble fella, isn't he? I wonder what the ratio is between how many he gets right and how many he gets wrong.
Again, if you think I'm wrong about that, you better look into the resume. Anyhow, not only was it 129 days after Biden's birthday, it was also 129 days to Obama's upcoming birthday.
Bingo. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to manipulation. In the last section, you referenced Biden's birthday and you had the first date, November the 20th, included in your count. But you had the second date, 29th of March, up to, but not including. This is where you get the 129 days. Now, as you move on to Obama, you include both the dates you are referencing. You manipulated the result to get 129 each time. Dear oh dear, Zach. Caught out there, aren't you?
And keep in mind this was signed off on 29/3, where the number 293 is the 62nd prime and the word lynch equals 62.
But hang on, in America, don't you say the month first? Pretty sure that's the case. So it should be 329 then, shouldn't it? And that's not a prime number. However, 329 is also the true tales of Dr. Peel and friends. Interesting. Very interesting.
And guess how old Loretta Lynch is when this ritual is performed? Again, Loretta Lynch was the Attorney General for Obama and Biden, and she is 62 years old at the time of this. Again, every single day, rituals just like this are performed. I put out this knowledge to expose the tyranny and the evil and the deceit and the rituals that are meant to divide us and tear us apart and put us in fear and exploit us. That's why I do this work. Science Man Dan is a twat who gets on here and makes fun of people because, I don't know, probably for much of his life, he was made fun of. So now he feels like he's some, I don't know. He's making up for what happened to him in his childhood.
Ah, you got me, buddy. You got me. How can I come back from that?
Anyway, Science Man Dan, if you have a pair, we'll debate. If not, you're just another fucking spineless coward who should learn to shut the fuck up. You and Zeusy can have a nice life together. I won't even get into all the men I've ever met that are single and have a cat in their house. It's a whole other subject.
That it may be, but I'm married. But anyway, there we go. That was Zach's response, just to wheel out more nonsense. Well, after that, just so you'll leave me alone and we can get this all wrapped up, I will debate you, Zach. And kindly, Conspiracy Cats has offered his channel as the platform. So, you know my email. Well, there we are. I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? I wonder if he responds. Well, for now, we are all done and dusted for another Tinfoil Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching today. It truly is appreciated. If you really did enjoy it, please do consider subscribing for more of the same. And if you really enjoyed it, of course, hit that like button as well. Thank you very much. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great week, and I'll see you on Friday for the Flat Earth Friday King himself, Mr. Level Earth Observer. See you then.